I'm glad that you're home. What is it like at college?
Big, lots of people, lots of new ideas. How have you been?
Good. I am in 6th grade now.
What are they teaching you in the 6th grade?
Reading, writing, math. I'm learning about fractions now. Oh, of course, science.
That's what I'm studying at college. What are they teaching you?
We are learning about the water cycle, how plants use sunlight for energy, lots of things. I also talk a lot about climate change.
Oh, and what do they say?
That people are causing it and it will bring many changes to our island. But I don't understand it.
Well, climate change is what I'm studying at college, so if you want, maybe I could help explain it to you.
Really? That would be awesome.
Do you remember any of the things they're teaching you about climate change?
I remember hearing something about the greenhouse effect.
Okay, let's start there. A greenhouse is a building used to grow plants. In a greenhouse, sunlight enters and visible light penetrates the glass and is partly absorbed by the plants and soil and partly reflected on the outside as invisible heat radiation. As a result, the temperature rises inside the greenhouse. Similarly, our atmosphere is like a greenhouse. It is a thin layer of gases that sunlight passes through and warms our Earth to the perfect temperature to sustain life. With the right combination of these gases, some of the sun's rays are absorbed by the Earth and some bounce off back into space. That's why we call these gases greenhouse gases. Some of these gases, like oxygen and carbon dioxide, occur naturally. We humans breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants take in carbon dioxide and convert it to energy. The largest greenhouse gas, water vapor, returns to the atmosphere in many ways, like evaporation after a rain on a hot day. Dead, decaying plant material releases another type of greenhouse gas called nitrogen, and even cows contribute to greenhouse gases. It's funny, but it's true. They expel a gas called methane as they stand in the field all day eating. These natural gases are important in regulating the Earth's global temperature and sustain all life.
Then why are greenhouse gases bad?
In the right amounts, they aren't bad at all. However, too much of certain kinds of these gases can be harmful and toxic. For example, more carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, the amount of radiation sent back to Earth goes up, and the heat cannot escape. This is causing the average global temperature to rise and the climates around the entire globe to change. Although the Earth has warmed and cooled over very long periods of time, the extra greenhouse gas emissions that human beings are creating are the highest in recorded history.
How are people causing the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere to go up?
Well, you studied history, right?
Well,
Then you might remember learning about something called the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution was the start of human beings using machines to replace human power. And most of those machines, steam engines, internal combustion engines like in cars, electricity for our homes and workplaces, run on fossil fuels. They burn coal or oil to make energy, and burning coal or oil creates excess greenhouse gases, especially carbon dioxide. Plants help regulate carbon dioxide, but the more forests we cut down to make room to plant more crops to feed more people creates something called deforestation. And the world population continues to grow so fast, placing more demand on natural resources like fuel for their cars and food to eat. The combination of these factors contributes to more greenhouse gases. During the Industrial Revolution, CO2 concentration was 290 parts per million and gradually increased to now over 400 parts per million. But it wasn't until recently the rate of increase was the greatest scientists have ever seen in recorded history. Some ways we can detect a changing climate are hotter air temperatures, hotter sea surface temperatures, changes in rainfall, changes in storm patterns, and a rising sea level. On small islands like in the CNMI, we really have to pay attention to these impacts. Rising sea levels and bigger, more frequent storms can mean damages to roads and houses built along the coast. Rising sea temperatures cause changes in coral reefs and fish habitat. All of this can threaten our culture and our economy.